Good morning from Llano, Texas on a Tuesday morning coming down here, November the 18th at 5:47 a.m. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now is going right on by like it always does. So if there's anything you want to do in life, sometime you got to get started. What else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Uh, don't watch the fake news. I did that for that first comment here. Anyway, what else? It's a nice day. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
The current temperature in Llano is 73 degrees.
73. You believe that? That's warm. It's going to be 81 for a high. And then but it always warms up right before a cool front comes in, and then I think Thursday we get some cooler weather, probably a little rain with it. But anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
Currently in Fairbanks, it's 1 degree.
One. It's 72 degrees cooler in Fairbanks. That's a lot, isn't it? It is to me. But anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Let's get started here. What else I got to tell you? Anything? Oh, I've got my electric trike coming today from libertytrikes.com. I think it's coming today. They said so. That's what FedEx says, so we'll see what they do. Anyway, first comment here. This is Harry Frankenbush. What a catchy name. Frankenbush. Anyway, if you don't watch the news, how do you know it's fake or anything else about it? Well, I just read about how stories in the news are generated. You know, how are they produced? And so you don't have to watch the news. You know, I don't watch it at all. I haven't watched the news in a long time. But if you choose to watch the news and you want to believe what everything that's said on the news, that's your choice. You know, anybody named Frankenbush has got to know something. Anyway, Prairie Night Moon. Stop thinking about that age number. Just stay busy living as long as you're able. I'm not worried about the age number. I mean, the fact that I mention it in videos is because some people are new to the channel. They don't know anything about me, and so I mention stuff like that. But anyway, I do. I stay busy. I probably stay busier than most people watching this. Peggy Prose, catchy name. Go see a different part of the country. Yeah, I am. I'm going to go. We're taking a trip probably the middle of December. I've already got it planned. Dennis Farrell, Rusty, you are living proof of the adage that it's the journey that's important, not the destination. Well, the destination is the same for every single one of us. I don't care what you believe or who you are. But no, that's true. Thank you. This is Flint napping tips. All right. Flint napping tips. All right. That Rouser camper is a young man's game, ducking and crawling around. If you're getting a trial because of your accolades, go for it. I don't know what that means. Oh, no, they're not sending me anything. Read the fine print and pack your reserve chute. Yeah, well, you know, again, I do me and you do you and everybody else does everybody else, but I have to tell you this. Surprisingly, it's a lot of retired folks that have and do go camping in the Rouser. And, you know, they have I don't know what you call it, but it's an assembly of them once a year in Florida somewhere. And there's hundreds of them that are older people, maybe not my age, but older. Captain Trips, awesome. Can't wait for the next adventure. Yeah, we got it. And then today you'll see, you know, basically what I've kind of boiled my options down to. And yeah, and this is As the World Turns. This thing has a little chip in it, and it just toot, toot, toot. It needs a little light. You have to have enough sunlight or artificial light to get it to turn, but it's turning slowly. Yeah, it's neat. I don't sit and stare at it, but I glance every now and then. Crimson, love your backdrop with the tape behind your left shoulder. Yeah, that's the old gang all parked up there. This thing's kind of in the way. to see all of them. Well, it's just blocking that one little thing there. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Toddy Lou, loose lips sink ships. Yeah, that's true. I heard that a lot. Uh, Sabrina something. How many square? Says how many square foot? FOOTZ. And then says 300. And then she answered her own question. 320 square feet, not including the loft. That was on the Tiny Home Depot. Santa Claus. Well, I kind of feel like I'm watching an episode of The Twilight Zone. Well, good. I mean, I always liked The Twilight Zone, to tell you the truth. I mean, I thought it was great. Some of them, some of the episodes weren't that good, but the one I liked was this group that was stranded on, I don't know, I don't think it was Mars, but it was another planet. And this one guy that was kind of a dominant talker type, he kind of took over. I mean, he became their pseudo priest or whatever, and then when they got ready to leave, he didn't want them to leave, because if they left, he wouldn't be Mr. Big anymore. He'd just be another human being on Earth, So anyway, it was a good story there. Invincible Jennifer, I'm excited. I can't wait for the reveal. Well, that's coming today. You'll get to see today the choices that I've narrowed it down to, and on we go. Yeah, and then we're going to start taking some trips once a month or so, and yeah, we're rolling here, guys. This is Green Dot Scout. Dang government spending. My parents bought a 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick home on 2 acres for that much in the 70s. Well, with any kind of, the 70s, let's just say 1970, that's 55 years ago. At 3% inflation, that house would have doubled 1.5 times, so 1632, that'd be 60 today probably. Anyway, William Hunt, back to working in Mongolia. Yeah, no, that's too cold in Mongolia, man. RB Sarmar, I can go away for months, then come back, and God knows what you're up to now. Well, I'm just doing me, man. WS Griffey, I guess. Sounds like you're thinking about taking a cruise out of Galveston. No, I don't want to go on a cruise. The reason, for several reasons. I've been on 4 cruises. They're okay. I don't really get that much out of them. But you spend anywhere, for one person, you'd spend anywhere from 2,000 up, and 7 days later it's gone. You know what I mean? This is Norman 101. You do believe it. I do believe something. Nan Pritchard, I am with your plans 100%. Well, thank you. Way to go. A positive comment there. This is Doss something. Fickle on, my man. Well, I'm fickling right on down the road here. Donald Sewell, it's your life. Live it. You only live once. That's true. Yes. Some people don't believe that. They believe in reincarnation, that you come back as a cricket or a chicken or whatever. Who knows? Maybe you do. Come back. I don't know about that one. User, you're going to buy a 3-masted sailboat to go around the world. I really am fascinated by sailing, but it is, if you don't know what you're doing, you probably wouldn't last a month, and I wouldn't know what I was doing. I did take sailing lessons one time in Corpus Christi, Texas. I took 4 lessons, and I learned enough to, I could remember the names of the sails and, what it meant to come about and all that stuff. But I was wanting to do something solo, and back then they didn't have a lot of the electronics that they have now. Now you could sail a boat by yourself quite easily and safely, I think. But anyway, no, that's kind of out now. Bill Ash, old Rusty has got more money than sense. Hope he goes through the money. He goes through money like shit through a goose. Boy, what a wonderful comment, Bill. Did you think that really, you thought that through all by yourself? That's amazing. Gosh, man, wished I was like that, intelligent as you are. Anyway, Patrick, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Greetings from Northwest Alabama. Well, greetings to you, Patrick. This is Pop Pop Pad. Pop Pad, I guess. I hope you live to 100. I admire the life you live. Thank you. Yeah, well, you never know about the longevity of anyone, but right now I feel pretty good. Rick Clark, are you going to crawl in and out of that camper on your knees? No, no. The Rouser is like 5'9" in the highest point. On the inside, I'm 6'1.5" or whatever it is now. You shrink as you get older, and no, I wouldn't have to crawl. I just have to stoop. No, it would work. I just don't know that that's what I want to do. You'll find out today. Johnny Reb, never tell your plan till it's done. Trust nobody. Yeah, well, as far as the plan, I tell you guys because it's just me talking to you, and it's the way. What do you trust? I don't think trust is necessary in my plans because no one can interfere with them. I don't think PDT. We have to get Rusty to 100,000 subscribers. I don't know how you do that, but at the rate my channel is growing, I'll be 140 by the time we reach that number. It doesn't mean anything anyway. It's just a round number that's there. Okay, this is Sir Trawler Derby, catchy name. It got a long comment. I'll read part of it. Some people dream of putting down roots somewhere and settling in for the long haul, and that's exactly what they should do. You're a different type of person, and that's fine too. Well, I'm glad you're shaking the holy water on it. As long as you're able to keep doing the next thing that you dream up, go ahead and do it. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just doing me, and you're doing you, and it's really relaxing and fun. We'll do 2 more here, 3 more. This is Outdoor Guy. Hi, Rusty. Check out Scout Campers. They make a neat little model that will fit your Maverick. Yeah, there's actually several very small campers out there now. Like, they're basically a bed with maybe a toilet or not. And but I really don't want another piece of equipment. I've got a home here. This is fine with me. And I think I'll just stick with this and probably not buy another unit. Okay, Miss Carr, keep them guessing, Rusty. Drives them crazy. Forward we go. Gotta love it. Keeps everyone on their toes. Yeah, we're living. We're moving along here. This is Jim Borer. Can you see a difference in the river since you were there a few years ago? Well, it seems like there's more water in the river here now than it was before because there's a couple of boulders that are out in the river about 15 yards that are underwater now that were half out of the water when I was here last time. So that's a difference. Kim Gale, did you sell your trike you had, or is it at your other property? Can't wait to see your new trike. No, it's in Carrizozo. It's there. Yeah, I just couldn't get it in the back of the truck with all the other stuff I was bringing back. Sir Bowden, last one. For the last 40 plus years, I've wandered all over the earth, sometimes for the military, sometimes just for myself. I've seen things most people will never see. I've done things beyond most people's imagination. For me, sitting in a recliner waiting to die is not going to happen. Enjoy the adventure, my friend. Yeah, this guy here's K.E. Bob Hope. It says, have you ever thought of starting a YouTube channel? Rusty will probably lend you Matilda for the miscreants or the trolls. Yeah, I might. And then this is American Writer Original. Keep on keeping on. Follow your own drum beat. I do. Follow the sound of your own drum. But anyway, guys, from Llano, Texas on a Tuesday morning, Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want, but if you're going to buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. You want to keep your body hydrated because it'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and a lot of other things that can go wrong with the human body. So, with that in mind, what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieves stress, lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. Yeah, do that several times a day. And then stretch, swivel, walk, pedal, exercise your body once or twice every single day. Why? You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Very important. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. And on we go, guys. Enjoy your day, enjoy your life. Bye-bye.